I have been alive long enough to watch the world change 3 times. I remember when milk was delivered to the front porch. I remember when phones had cords. I remember when people sat outside in the evening and talked instead of staring at screens. And at 95 years old, I'm still here. Not in a hospital bed, not dependent, not fading, still walking, still thinking, still living. And I've asked myself many times, why me? Because I've buried women stronger than me, richer than me, women who looked healthier than me at 60, yet they didn't make it to 80. I did, and the difference wasn't luck, it was rhythm. It was knowing when to stop. Number 1, I finish eating before the sun goes down. This one changed my life in a way I cannot fully describe. For most of my adult life, I ate late, dinner at 7, a snack at 9, something sweet at 10:30 while watching television. I would wake up tired, heavy, foggy in my head. I thought it was aging. It wasn't. It was constant digestion. Years ago, I learned about something called autophagy. A Japanese scientist won the Nobel Prize for discovering how our cells clean and recycle damaged parts of themselves when we stop eating. Think of it like this. Your cells take out the trash, but they only do it when insulin drops, when food stops coming in. When I began finishing dinner by 6 p.m., everything changed. Within 3 weeks, my belly reduced, my joint stiffness eased, my sleep deepened, my morning clarity sharpened. At 80, I felt lighter than I did at 65. Inflammation decreased. My doctor lowered one of my medications. My energy became steady. I wasn't starving, I was healing. Your body cannot repair itself if it's busy digesting all night. Close the kitchen, let the repair crew work. That simple shift gave me years back. Number 2, I eat salad before anything else. Now this sounds almost too simple, but simple is powerful. Before meat, before bread, before potatoes, greens first. Spinach, arugula, romaine, olive oil. Here's what happens scientifically. When you eat fiber before carbohydrates, it slows gastric emptying. It slows glucose absorption. That means smaller blood sugar spikes. And high blood sugar spikes damage blood vessels. They inflame joints. They age your organs. Glycation is what scientists call it. It's when excess sugar sticks to proteins and damages them. That's aging. When I began eating salad first at 72, I noticed my afternoon crashes disappeared. No more falling asleep in my recliner at 2 p.m., no more heavy, sluggish feeling after meals. My lab results improved gradually. My triglycerides lowered, my blood pressure stabilized. But more than numbers, I felt steady, stable, calm. Food stopped controlling my energy. Greens first, always. Most people won't do these 2 things because they sound small, but small disciplines change decades. Every meal, every morning, every decision. Now let me tell you what I changed next. And this is where I truly felt my body turn a corner. Number 3, I start every morning with fruit before anything else. For most of my adult life, breakfast meant heavy, eggs, toast, butter, meat, and by 11 a.m., I felt slow, cloudy. My stomach was working harder than my mind. Then one morning, at 74, I tried something different, just fruit. A bowl of blueberries, an apple, sometimes orange slices, sometimes papaya when I could find it, nothing else. And something surprising happened. I didn't crash. I didn't feel heavy. I felt clean. Now let me explain why. When you wake up, your body is in a natural detox state. Overnight, your liver has been working, your cells have been repairing, waste products have been processed. Fruit is mostly water, rich in vitamin C, packed with polyphenols and antioxidants. Antioxidants fight oxidative stress, and oxidative stress is what rusts the body from the inside. Free radicals damage cell membranes, they damage DNA, they accelerate aging. Antioxidants neutralize them. Research shows diets rich in colorful fruits reduce inflammation, support heart health. But here's what I felt personally. My digestion improved. My bowel movements became consistent. My skin looked clearer. My cravings reduced. Fruit, first thing, tells your body, we are nourishing, not burdening you. It's light, it's hydrating, it prepares your system gently. At 80, I had more energy in the morning than I did at 60, not because I added something complicated, but because I stopped overloading my system first thing in the day. Start light. Let your organs wake up slowly. Number 4, I rebuilt my gut with probiotics. Now this one might be the most overlooked habit in old age. At 78, I felt something shift, not traumatic, but noticeable. Bloating, gas, mood swings, strange fatigue. My doctor said something I'll never forget. Your gut microbiome changes as you age. Inside, you live trillions of bacteria. The good ones protect you. The bad ones inflame you. As we get older, diversity decreases, and when the gut weakens, inflammation rises. And inflammation is the root of nearly every chronic disease tied to aging. Heart disease, memory decline, joint pain, even depression. Scientists now call it the gut-brain axis. Your gut sends signals to your brain through nerves and chemical messengers. If your gut is inflamed, your brain feels it. I began taking a daily probiotic. Nothing fancy, just consistent. Within weeks, my bloating reduced, my digestion normalized, my mood stabilized, my mental clarity improved, and something else, my immune system strengthened. I stopped catching every seasonal illness. Research says a balanced microbiome supports immune response and reduces systemic inflammation. But here's what mattered most to me. I felt mentally sharper. At 90, I was remembering names better than I did at 75. That surprised me. Your gut is not just about digestion, it's command central for aging. Fix the soil, the tree grows stronger. Ignore the soil, and nothing above ground thrives. If you've stayed with me this long, then you already care about your life, not just the length of it, but the quality of it. Because there is a difference between being alive and being independent. I've seen both. I watched friends reach 85 confined to a chair, and I watched other women reach 90 still driving to the store. The difference wasn't luck, it was movement and rest. Number 5, I walk every single day, no matter what. Not because I feel like it, because I must. At 69, one of my closest friends, Margaret, retired. She said, I worked hard enough, I'm done moving. She bought a recliner and she sat, morning to night. Within 5 years, her shoulders curved forward, her balance weakened, her stamina disappeared. She was alive, but she wasn't living. That scared me, so I made a rule, no 0 days. Every single day I walk. Sometimes it's 15 minutes, sometimes 30. Slow, steady, intentional. Science says walking improves circulation, strengthens the heart, reduces inflammation, supports brain health, and preserves muscle mass. But let me tell you something deeper. Walking protects dignity. When you can move under your own power, you feel capable, and capability keeps your spirit strong. As we age, we naturally lose muscle. It's called sarcopenia. If you don't challenge your muscles, they disappear. If you don't challenge your balance, you fall. If you don't challenge your heart, it weakens. Movement tells your body, we are still needed. At 95, I don't walk fast, but I walk upright, and I walk unassisted. That is not accidental. That is daily discipline. You don't stop walking because you get old. You get old because you stop walking. Number 6, I protect my sleep like it's sacred. Now this one might be the foundation of everything else. For years, I treated sleep like it was optional. 5 hours, 6 hours, late television, late thoughts. I wore exhaustion like a badge of honor. Foolish. Because sleep is not rest. Sleep is repair. During deep sleep, your brain activates something called the glymphatic system. It clears waste proteins from your brain. Proteins that are linked to memory decline and cognitive aging. No deep sleep, no cleanup. Sleep also balances hormones, regulates blood sugar, controls appetite, reduces inflammation, and supports immune strength. When I fixed my sleep routine, everything shifted. Here's what I do now. No food after sunset. No bright screens at night. Lights dim after 7 p.m. Room cool and dark. Same bedtime every night. 7 to 8 hours protected. Within months, my thinking sharpened, my mood stabilized, my blood pressure improved, my cravings decreased. But here's what mattered most. I woke up hopeful. Sleep restores optimism, and optimism is powerful medicine. When you don't sleep, everything feels heavier, problems feel larger, pain feels sharper, energy feels lower. Sleep resets the nervous system every night if you allow it. So let me say this clearly. Finish eating before sunset. Eat greens before anything else. Start your day with fruit. Protect your gut. Walk daily. Sleep deeply. None of this is flashy. None of it is extreme. But it is consistent. And consistency compounds. I am 95 years old, not because I chased miracles, but because I respected biology. I worked with my body, not against it. I have buried friends who waited for a pill, waited for motivation, waited for next Monday. Time does not wait. Your cells are aging right now, but they are also repairing right now. The question is, are you helping them or hurting them? At my age, I don't chase more years. I protect the ones I have. And if you're over 60, you still have more control than you think. Start small. Start tonight, because the sun is going down either way. The only question is, will your kitchen be closed?